So this session is how to use RStudios on the different clusters, and on this one it's going to be on Dardel. So let's jump down to PDC, and I need to fix these links that I just put in. But it doesn't matter. I'm just going to show you how it looks. So, and I'll fix this in a little while. So this is going to have to run through ThinLink and be started with the GFX launcher, because you cannot use RStudio through regular SSH or even starting in a terminal on ThinLink. You have to start it through the GFX launcher. So let's start out by running ThinLink. Like this. And one thing to notice here is when you're connecting to Dardel, this is a server. Dardel -vnc.pdc.kth.se, your username, and then you pick your key here, the private key, not the public key. And if it doesn't ask for key here, if it asks for password, go to options, go to security, choose public key. So I'm going to connect, and then it will ask for the passphrase for my key. And we'll put that.
All right, sorry, it looks like Zoom crashed on me.
Zoom crashed.
Yep, again.
The ThinLink connection is connected. And you can see here, this is my ThinLink and at Dardel, and it's running SUSE. And you can see here there are some menu points. If you go to applications and down to data analysis, and then you can pick RStudio for either R4.3.2 or R4.4.0. I'm going to pick the latter one. And then the GFX launcher will come up. And here you have some settings you can do. First, you put in the wall time. That is how long you want RStudio to be accessible. Right now, I'm going with 30 minutes. I don't even need that. But if you're going to work with RStudio for a longer time, you probably want to put in several hours here. Then here, if you click here, advanced options, then you can give it a name, which you maybe don't need to. But this is something you may want to. You can tell it how many cores you want, how much memory, and if you want the node exclusively. Right now, I'm going to go with the default, which is 4 cores. And then there is various partitions here that I can pick. I can say I want the main one, if I want the GPUs, if I want extra long wall time or large memory, but I'm going with shared partition because I'm just using 4 tasks I don't mind sharing. And then I pick the project, and this is the one that is for this project, so I pick that one. And then when I've done that, I just click start. And it may take a little while because now this is actually like when we did the batch job, and we have just submitted a job to it, and it's waiting in queue to start. And it shouldn't take long, and it didn't. So you can see here, it's now up and running. It's asking if I want to get the update. I'm going to ignore the update. But you can see here you got a regular RStudio, and you can do whatever you do otherwise and start it up, and you can run things and such. So I mean, everything works as RStudio would regularly. And I think that is all there is to say actually about RStudio at that day. So you started with the GFX launcher through the thing. And then you have an RStudio that will run for as long as you asked for in the wall time. And has as many resources as you put also in this GFX launcher. And then you can, of course, quit the session. And if you do that, there's one more thing. If you don't want it to use more of your allocation, then you can close it and you can stop it. If you don't, then this will continue running. But if you want to release the resources, you either stop it and close it or just close it. But as it is now, it can just start up again. But I'm going to close it. And this was how to run RStudio.